The Blueprint.
An absolute must-see.
Now, first of all, I want to welcome you all to what? Michigan. That's what recruits want for Christmas. We on the list again, so stay tuned, keep your eyes glued, make sure you listen in. John Reeves is doing this thing, the Blueprint gets it in.
Welcome to the Blueprint. Rashawn Reeves here, aka Michigan Man Ray. Who could possibly have it better than us? Nobody! Listen, this is a breaking news edition of the Blueprint. Coach Harbaugh came out of the submarine, and we got the interview right here. Go into it now.
Mentioned in media days that year two makes things so much easier, or more familiar, I should say. How's it feeling?
It's not easier, but it's feeling good right now. I mean, coming off of a very good practice today, so feel good about the way our guys are working. Feel really good about the way they practiced today. There was quite a bit of good scrimmaging, and feel like our team is building a callus now that bodes very well for us. I mean, it was not a little more pussy there about a week ago, but now it's starting to harden, and feel good about that.
Coach, your quarterbacks now compared to a year ago, do you feel like they're about where they were or in the system for a year? Does that help them?
But definitely has helped them. Right now, I hate to compare, but we're better. We're playing better at that position than we were 8-9 days into camp last year.
Have you narrowed it down? I mean, are you down to two guys?
There's
ranking order.
Yeah, not just two. I mean, Shane Morris is doing good, having a good camp. Wilton Spate's having an outstanding camp. John O'Corn is having a very good camp. The quarterback play has been really good in camp right from the first day. Been very pleased with that. They're completing balls. They're running the team. They know what they're doing. They're competing at a good high level. So it's been good. Yeah, I wanted to say I'm trying to think back. Some camps where I've said it to myself. I mean, this group of quarterbacks is playing really well. Better than most camps that I've seen at the start, where the quarterbacks, sometimes they struggle with their accuracy and struggle with different things they're communicating, or fumbled snaps on the ground. We haven't been seeing that. We've been seeing solid play that's improving too. It started good, and it's getting better every day. So I hope to be better tomorrow than we were today. But we had a good day today.
Jim, are there any other positions where you're seeing as fierce as a competitive battle as you are at quarterback?
There's some good plays, some good young guys are playing very well. Devin Asiasi had a heck of a day today. Michael Wainu is somebody he's one of my favorites. Doing a heck of a good job. Ben Bredesen doing an outstanding job. Rashawn Gary is a really good football player. The young linebackers are playing very well. The young receivers are doing a heck of a good job. Chris Evans is, maybe one of the most outstanding of them all. Cleek Hudson's doing an outstanding job. Dylan Crawford's doing a good job. So it's been good. Quinn Nordine's doing an outstanding job. I mean, those guys, some really good players in that class have heated some of the competitive waters at multiple positions, and that's a good thing.
How many freshmen do you expect to play this year?
Well, right now it's competitive, and I don't see any of our older guys just giving their jobs away. I don't see that happening. Not through the 9 practices. Not saying that for 1 minute. So it's still to be determined, but there's some competitive, heated up waters more than you see on really probably any team I've ever been on, where a group of new guys is, you know, they're showing that they're on track to be either starters or backup players, and you know, it's still be determined. They gotta do it over the course of the next couple of weeks, but it'll be exciting to watch, and some of them will, some of them won't, but you know, there's a, you know, the best players are going to play, whoever they are, regardless of the class year that they're in. And as I said, we've got a lot of veteran players who, you know, like their starting jobs. So it'll be a battle. You know.
I think last year you waited until the first snap of Utah to reveal the starting lineup. You imagine that'll be the same this season too, with quarterbacks and depth chart all that.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
How do you like your fullbacks at this point?
Good. Yeah, there's. You know, we can think nobody's really taken that job over yet, but there's the guys that are really competing at it. Hill, Poggi, Hirsch doing a nice job, and so is Bobby Henderson. But yeah, we'll just keep watching. Hirsch is improving every day. It's you know, he's really getting his football legs back under him, but you know, he caught a pass in the flat and took a nice hit on the boundary when he turned it up, and got up with a smile on his face, and had a little cut on his nose, and he was smiling. So I think he likes being back in football, and so it rages on. I mean, we're still early. This is, you know, really a good 9 practices in, so still 20 to go. So it's there's been some things decided, but not everything.
That's Mo Hurst playing fullback?
Michael Hirsch.
Okay. Oh, Hirsch.
Jim, in terms of offensive line, Grant Newsome, you've talked about him a little bit, and Mason Cole moving over to center. Just what have you noticed out of these guys? I mean, prior to your arrival, you know, the offensive line was a work in progress. What's the progress you've seen from those guys since last year up till now?
It's been improving. It's a good group to work with, because there's that group that's older and played together for a long time, played in a lot of games, and then there's another group that's real young and showed that they have what it takes. And there's a good group of preferred walk-ons that came in with this class that are doing a really nice job. Robinson, Vistardis, Kay. So there's an older group and a real young group. Ben Bredeson's. Did I mention Ben? I hope I did before, because he has really been good and outstanding. Played guard, started at guard, and now he's playing tackle. And he's got a really bright future. Michael Wainio, he could be a contributor on either side of the ball. I think he's that good.
Is he working on both?
He is, yeah. He's going to school. He's taking tests, and he's playing both ways. It's he might just be my favorite guy right now. He's awesome. I really like him a lot.
What's the thought process behind having players compete for jersey numbers? There's several with number 1, several with number 10. Why are you doing that?
Multiple people wanted the same number, and you know, rather be the person who promises somebody that they would get that number, or try to be the picker of who will be the more deserving person to have their preferred number. Any number that wasn't already taken by somebody that was playing in games would compete for the right to wear that number, and who's ever going to play first, who's ever going to play in the first game first, will get that number, and the others will switch to a different number. I think it's right. I think it's fair, and told everybody that up front. You know, they can. Here's the open numbers. They can compete for that number if they want. And there is a few numbers that there's 3 maybe. 10 is 1. Number 1 is 1. A couple guys wearing number 2. They seem to like the lower numbers, which is interesting. Back when I played, nobody really liked the single digits, but now the times have changed. People like the lower numbers.
Which in the spring, Mo Ways, you said happy with Mo Ways' progress, and then obviously you had the foot injury.
Yeah.
How's he look so far? Is he back to full speed where you saw him before the injury?
Yeah, Mo hasn't missed a day. Mo's done a nice job, and doesn't seem to be having any ill effects from the injury that he sustained in the spring. And when the play he got hurt, it was a touchdown pass. He and then broke the 5th metacarpal in his foot, but he's showing no signs of that lingering or slowing him down.
There were 3 freshmen who were missing from the team picture. Shelton Johnson, Kareem Walker, Mitchell. Are they on the team? Is there any discipline with them or something? What was the reason? And has the roster changed at all since we were given it?
I don't think you have your information right.
They weren't in the photo.
Who'd you say?
Kareem Walker, Shelton Johnson, and Mitchell. Amir Mitchell. Is there a reason?
No, they were all invited to it.
And are they all still in current good standing? Are they with the program and everything?
There's 2 of those players are suspended.
Who are they?
I know you like to ask a lot of questions, but we'll handle that internally.
How long of a suspension are those guys out for?
That's why I don't give you any information, because you're never satisfied. You always want a second question, a third question, a fourth question. I just said we'd handle it internally.
Hey, thank you for watching and listen. Certain things you don't ask Coach. They shouldn't even ask that question. You know what I mean? But anyway, we thank Coach for taking the time to speak with us coming out of the submarine. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. New videos every week. Season coming. We're going to give you some nice footage, and we're going to be tailgating. It's going to be phenomenal. So subscribe to the channel right there. Follow on social media, Twitter at The Blueprint Show. Let's stay connected. We got a phenomenal Facebook group, The Blue Network, Everything Michigan on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you need to be in this group. Feel free to post. Feel free to share your favorite Wolverine memory, invite your friends and everything. Listen, until next time, who could possibly have it better than us, baby? Nobody. Go Blue.
It's the Blueprint.
An absolute must-see.